So this is quite exciting. So I decided to invest in a scarifying machine. Just look at those bad boys there. I decided to invest in a scarifying machine because, I mean, although, I mean, this lawn, you know, it's probably, I would say 20 square meters at most, really. And so I could have done it with a rake, but I've always been one for a gadget. So I decided to buy a scarifier, and I looked online to see how much it would cost to hire a scarifying machine, and it was like, you know, 70 quid for a day or two. So I just did a quick Google search, and I discovered that I can actually buy one, and this one here, I got it from Screwfix Direct. And this one, it's obviously on its end. I just wanted to show you the blades. This one came, you had to kind of put it together yourself, which was quite fun. And that was 70 quid. So I thought that was, rather than paying 70 quid and then giving it back, I thought I might as well pay 70 quid and keep it. Because I've never scarified this lawn before, I've never used this machine, I'm going to start off on the highest setting, just because I don't know what, you know, how deep it's going to go. So I'll start off on 4, and then maybe I go down to 1. I don't know. I'll see how it goes. But I'm definitely going to start on the highest setting, just to start off with, just to get a feel for how the machine works. So I'd give that. I would say that's a fairly good tip to, you know, start high, kind of work in the kind of vein of caution. So this is going to wreck the lawn. Not that it really matters, I suppose, but what it does is kind of pulls the grass out, but it leaves the roots in, and that triggers the grass's growth hormone to kick in. And so what it should do with the healthy grass that's here, it should give that a real growth spurt, even though, you know, it will look like I've kind of just destroyed the lawn. So it will give it a growth spurt, and I guess all of the dead stuff, that will just be lifted, and I'll be able to overseed over that. So yeah, goodbye moss, hopefully, because it's in such a state. I think I might scarify 3 times. So I'm gonna go 1 time kind of long ways up and down the lawn, and then I'm gonna go vertically across the lawn, just to make sure that you pick up everything. And then depending on how that looks, I might go this way as well, because, you know, this lawn is in, you know, I mean, look at the state of it. Okay, I think I found the right setting. That looks fairly dodgy, but you can see it's kind of ripped up quite a lot of that moss, but there's still some in there, so that's why you do it more than once. Crikey, so this is the stuff at the bottom that you can still see there's some moss left in there, but I've done 1 strip, and look how much I have pulled out of the lawn already. That is a surprise, or maybe it's not. Maybe I shouldn't be surprised. Maybe that's what you get for leaving your lawn for 17 years without doing anything with it. This is after the first round, so you can see it's looking a little bit like it's totally wrecked, but hopefully it will recover. Okay, are you ready to see what it looks like? So as you can see, there's very little grass left, but actually it's only really roughed up the grass. There's still some moss left in it, but I think I'm going to go over it with a rake, and some of these corners where the machine wouldn't get to, I'm going to have to rake those out manually. So there's still some moss left in there, but I think, to be honest, there's so much moss in this lawn that I think I'm going to have to just I say overseed it. I think I might need to use a bit more than overseeding, but I might use some extra. I might have to just leave it as it is for the moment, because it's fairly decimated, overseed it, and then I will maybe have to do the whole process again later on in the year, maybe